Hello, and welcome to Freedom with Marketing. I'm Sam, the founder of Freedom with Marketing, and in this video, I want to share with you how to have more free time while making more money. One of the common challenges self-improvement coaches or any online business has is that you start a business and you might experience fast growth, and then all of a sudden you feel overwhelmed because of the chaos in your business, and you might suddenly find yourself working 40 to 50, 60 hours per week even, and the amount that you're actually taking from your company is far less than your old job. You might be making a lot of money per month in your company, but your expenses are high too. Running a business is expensive. For example, a lot of business owners, they don't actually take a salary themselves until the business starts to take off in the future. I recently heard a podcast, I can't remember who was interviewed, but it was someone that started a confectionery company, which is sweet candy. And they said that the first 7 years or so, all he took from the company was one single penny, which is slightly more than 1 cent US dollar. And that's from building this company and working for 7 years. It was more than a full-time job for him. So you might find yourself in a similar situation, and it's important for you to know that this is actually quite a common thing, that a lot of founders, a lot of people when they start out, that you don't actually get to take much of a salary yourself, but you're working far more time. So what I want to share with you today in this video is how to reduce the amount of time you spend working in your business from 50 to 60 hours per week down to maybe 10 hours, 20 hours a week, but while also significantly magnifying how much you get paid per unit of time. It's a really simple concept, but so few people actually do it. And I think one of the reasons is because you hear all the time that in order to have a business, you need to hustle. You need to be working all these long hours over and over, week in, week out. I recently had a conversation with someone who he was talking to me. Incidentally, he was talking to me, trying to pitch me to hire him as a coach. And I said to him that what my goal is, I want to build my business in a way where I hit these certain financial targets over a period of several years. And I want to do it in a way where it does not impact my running or training for ultramarathons, which if you watch any more videos, you know that that's something I'm passionate about. So I spend between 10 to 14 hours a week training most weeks, and I have to do everything before my son wakes up at around 8 a.m. And I'm not prepared to sacrifice my running or quality time with my son in order to run a business. He told me that what I need to do is I need to put in so much time now into my business so that in the future I can have all of this time for running and all of this time to spend with my son, so that I have to sacrifice the things I want now in order to have them in the future. Well, honestly, I believe that is bullshit, and the entire way that I've designed my business right now is sort of proof that that is not the case. It just means that you have to sacrifice other things in your life which you don't consider valuable. So in my case, this morning my alarm went off at 3:30 a.m. so I could get up and record an entire week's worth of videos. And after I've recorded these videos, I'll then go out for a 90-minute run, which is scheduled for today, and I'll be back before my son gets up to shower. I'll have an hour with my son before I have my weekly meeting with my team, which is something that is unavoidable. We have to have it at this time. And then after that, I'll be with him for the rest of the day. Throughout the rest of the day, we don't have a TV, we don't watch TV. I don't use a smartphone and I don't text people. I'm disconnected from technology as much as possible. We go to bed early in the night, and that is the sacrifice that I've had to make my business and the way that I want my business to operate, so it supports my life and lifestyle a reality. So how can you do that? Well, you first need to know, what do you like to do the most in your business? If you know what you like to do the most in your business, then you can design things in a way so you spend more time doing what you like and less time doing what you don't like. What you need to do is, when you spend less time doing what you don't like, you then buy other people's time so they can do it for you. For example, in order to make my business a reality where I can build, my goals are to build a multi-million-dollar business where I only have to spend a couple of hours a day ideally a couple of hours per week working on the business. So one of the first steps I do is, today for example, I'm recording videos for the next week. I've built a system so that my team, that after I've recorded a video, I click a button on the phone, it gets uploaded to Proton Drive. My team then come in and they edit the video. They then publish a video on YouTube and Rumble. They then create short clips from the video that we use on social media. We get the transcript of the video. They convert the transcript into posts for Instagram, into Facebook, into Twitter, into LinkedIn posts. All I have to do is, on one day a week, just for a couple of minutes, is to review the things that they've already done, approve them, then good to go. So literally, we are publishing videos and content on all social media platforms, plus content for a daily email. From me spending an hour and a half recording these videos once a week. And when I have the systems in place, I'm then going to be building systems, so we have a lead generation system in place that works without me being involved, in order to move my prospects on the journey to becoming a client. And then I'm creating the content here to educate and nurture and to provide value based on my own experience and wisdom, which is something I actually like doing. And then my team convert this into assets and schedule it all. And you can build the systems based right now. You just need to have the intention to start off with. And you need to first know what you like doing in your business and what you don't like doing in your business. Let me share with you a concept I learned from Dan Sullivan at Strategic Coach. I can't remember what he actually called this task, this activity, this thing to do, but it goes something like this. Every 90 days, you sit down with a piece of paper and you have 3 lists. In the first list, you write down all of the things that you love to do in your business. In the second list, you write all of the things that you don't mind doing, but you don't love doing. And in the third list, you write all the things that frustrate you, that you don't like doing, but have become annoying. Your goal in the next 90 days is to delegate all of the tasks that you don't like doing, that you find frustrating, to someone on your team, or to bring in someone to do them so you don't have to. In the next 90 days, you repeat the task. First column, things you like to do. Second column, things you don't mind doing. And the third column, the things that frustrate you. And what you'll probably find will happen is all of the things that you don't mind doing now will slowly become more and more of frustration and something you don't want to do. And so you'll also get more and more clarity on the things that you do like to do and where you want to spend your time. And if you do this every 90 days and you repeat the cycle, you're going to be able to eventually, over a period of a few years, maybe 1 year, you're really going to be able to focus on doing what you do best and what you love to do. And then all of the other things are going to be delegated. And when you can do this repeatedly, you, as the founder, are going to work less and less and less. And when you are working such a short amount of time, the amount that you get paid per unit of time is going to increase. Let's just look at it from a simple mathematical standpoint. If you work 100 hours per month, and let's say you get paid 100,000, let me change that. Let's say you work 100 hours per month, and you get paid $10,000 a month. So that means that for every 1 hour you have invested into your business, you get paid $100 per hour. This also means that any task that you have to do that is worth less than $100 per hour, you need to delegate and pay someone else to do that. Because it is more cost efficient for you to spend, it's much better for you to spend 1 hour and earn $100 here than it is for you to do a task over here that's worth $20 at the expense of making $100. You can pay someone $20 to do this task, free up 5 hours of your time, and spend 5 hours over here at $100. So your $100 investment to get someone to do something you don't want to do has made you $500, a $5 extra investment. Now apply the system I've just described about you identify what you love to do, what you don't mind doing, what frustrates you, and work through this a few cycles, and you will potentially reduce your number of hours from 100 to 40 hours or just for mathematical sake, from 100 hours down to 50 hours. You still get paid $10,000, but you're only getting paid, but you're still getting paid $10,000, but you're only working 50 hours. This has literally increased your hourly rate from $100 to $200 by working half the amount but focusing more on the higher earning stuff. And then you're in a situation where anything that earns you less than $200, you need to delegate. Now let's scale this up a little bit. First of all, you repeat this cycle over a few years. Your company now makes $100,000 and you've reduced your hours from 100 per month to 10 per month by following this cycle. Now you make $100,000 for working 10 hours. Your hourly rate is $10,000. And all of that is by repeating this cycle. You figure out what you love to do, how much you're earning per hour now, and all of the tasks that you don't like to do, which earn less than what your hourly rate is now, you pay someone else to do it so you can focus your time getting paid on the higher stuff. And repeat this cycle enough times and you're going to be doing what you love, what you do best, what you get paid the most for, but you're concentrating all of the stuff you do in your business based around the one thing or few things that you love to do and get paid for the most, get paid the highest. Everything else is delegated. And that is how you can make far more money per unit of time while working far less hours in your business. The key here is find out what you love, delegate the rest. If you find that sales and marketing is a chore in your business and something you don't like doing, then I would like to invite you to complete, let me redo that. If you find that sales and marketing in your business is something that you don't like doing and you would rather delegate so you can spend your time doing more of the things you love, my team and I can help. We have a system where we will first help turn your existing subscribers, followers and clients and former customers and clients into loyal fans of your brand. We have a super easy way to do this, which will require maybe an hour or two of your time per month. And simultaneously, we're going to apply a system where we convert your existing clients or former clients into repeat clients. So instead of paying you a one-time fee, we get them to pay monthly, which is how you can increase your cash flow and profit margins, because you've already paid in order to convert a prospect into a client. The system we're going to do is to convert your existing clients, which you have paid for, into long-term repeat clients, which as it increases your cash flow and profit margins, we can then help you delegate all of the tasks that you don't like to do so you can focus doing what you love to do most in your business and make it as close to certain as humanly possible that your business is going to remain and be in existence 10, 20 years into the future. If you'd like to know more or would like to find out ways that we can partner together, I would like to invite you first to go to the description below and you'll find instructions on how you can get in touch. We will try to get you your first client for free, no cost, no obligation. Our way of giving value in advance, to give a result in advance, and basically to test that this concept that we have, this offer we have, this system we have will work for you in your unique situation, in your unique business. If it works, then we can explore ways to partner more long-term in the future. If it doesn't work, you're going to learn a lot of things from the process, you're going to get a lot of value, and we're most certainly going to help you create a business that you like, even if we don't work together into the future. That's all I've got for you in this video. See you in the next one.